Hi, and welcome again to the Bad Back Gardener. Since we've last filmed, I've had a major gap, so those of you who've been following me may be wondering where my filming has went. So there was a hiatus here for a number of months, but I just wanted to give you an update here on what's going on. I have relocated actually to Florida, and for those of you who have followed me in the past, seen some of my videos in the past, you'll know that something I've always wanted to do is move to Florida because I do not like cold weather. So I have made the move. I'm down in Florida. I do not have, unfortunately at this point, I do not have the extension or the extended garden that I would want to have down here, that I was used to having up in Pennsylvania. So I'm having to deal a little bit with it till things change. It's very nice down here. I like where I'm at and stuff, but I would like some more gardening space, so hopefully in the future that is to come. So in this brief video, I'm just going to show you here what I have to work with down here at this particular time, and just to kind of give you a heads up on what was going on. Also some sad news too, that previous videos you may have seen Ghosty, the white cat who followed me around pretty good, made the trip down here with me to Florida, but unfortunately got down here and got sick and passed away. So that's sad, a little bit of sad news, but I'm going to show you here what I have to work with here in Florida at this point and what I've been doing, and just kind of give you a quick catch up. So we'll get started with that. Okay, so welcome to my gardening space. Unfortunately, where I live, the house that I have here has a very minuscule yard to it. The house pretty much takes up the whole yard. What I do have to work with here is a lanai in the back here. And so, as you can see, this is the lanai in the back, and I apologize if there's a little bit of background noise because the houses are close and I have a loud neighbor who has, it's not a loud neighbor, but a neighbor who has a loud AC unit that is it runs all the time because it's very hot down here, and so you may hear some background noise from that air conditioner. So anyways, we'll get started real quick here. I've tried to grow some vegetables down here. I've got a lot of tropical plants going, but right now, as far as vegetables going, which I really miss, I have, there's some tomato plants there that I've planted recently. These are doing pretty good so far, but there's some tropical plants and stuff down here. It's nice to be able to grow those all outside right now, but I've tried tomato plants here. As you can see, I'm getting a couple ripe tomatoes here now. It grows. I've had a lot of trouble with some spider mites down here. They're really bad for the tomatoes. They just, every time I turn around, my tomatoes are infected with spider mites. I've been using neem oil and trying to, and some different other solutions, trying to get rid of them. I have them rid of right now, but they seem to come back pretty quick, and before I know it, if I don't really pay attention, they really decimate the tomatoes here. So other than that, I got 2 pots of peppers going out there. Got some green peppers on both of those pots going, so I'm hoping soon to get some green peppers. These tomatoes were just planted not too long ago, and they are flowering right now. We got a few wee little green tomatoes maybe on them. Over here, something I did here this past week, and planted some green beans. They're pole beans, so I've got the stakes and stuff up, hoping to run up the pole here. So I'm hoping to try that and maybe get some fresh green beans. I brought some of my, if you followed me, you'll know I've grown palms and stuff and other tropicals in my house up in Pennsylvania. I brought some of those down. That's my palms are loving it down here. These are all just tropical plants. This is a money tree. and some other pots that were planted. Some of these were actually, when I arrived down here, I had a friend who planted some of these, and they're doing really good, and they gave them to me, and so they're doing really nice here. They've taken off. So my banana plants, most of my tropicals made it down, some of them didn't. I had to leave some behind. I just didn't have the room to bring them down, but this is one of the banana plants that came down. It's loving it down here. My palms and my other tropicals here, the bird of paradises, they're taking off like crazy down here that I brought down. Another palm in the back corner there. My date palm, pygmy date palm there, I really loved it down here. It's really taken off. So they're all doing real good. I have managed to grow some onions and cilantro down here. So I've replanted some of the onions there. As you can see, they're just starting to come up again. But I have been harvesting some of those just to get something vegetable-wise going. I got sago palms there. They're doing really good. Another bird of paradise. We'll walk over to this corner here. And then over here, this is actually palms that I found some palm seeds down here and grown since I've been down here. So started some palms, some more palms. And some of these are palms that I've all brought down from Pennsylvania. All this stuff is from Pennsylvania, and it's really liking the weather down here. The palms are just taking off like crazy. This has got a palm growing in it, or trying to grow in it. I've got some palm seeds in it that haven't come up yet. A few more palms. Here's some tomato plants that I have to replant. I'm trying to figure out a different way besides just pots to replant those. So I may do a video here on some of those, or something on that idea to make some kind of maybe raised bed, hopefully. So I'm going to maybe try and make a portable raised bed. So look for that video coming up. So another bird of paradise, some more flowers here. But this is pretty much what I have to work with here. Okay, so it's a hot day out here today, here in Florida. So I hope you've seen here what I have to work with here. Not much that I can do too much outside of the lanai. They have some rules in place, unfortunately, where I live right now, that you got to get prior approval to doing anything for the outside of the lanai. So I'm working with what I got for now. It's nice. I'm enjoying myself, and I'm glad I'm in Florida here in the nice weather again. So we'll get some more filming here, hopefully, and get started again with that. So thanks for watching. Catch up with me on Facebook. You can also email me at pvgardner@zoominternet.net. And as always, if your back ain't hurting, I'm getting it working.